Hey there, everyone. It's JR from the To Watch Pile. I'm just here tonight to wish you all a belated happy World Dracula's Day. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you through, the reason I've got the headphones on is we're going to show you a little bit about Vampire the Masquerade online game Blood Hunt. So let's check that out. Okay, so you'll notice that there was a little bit of a sting in between the scenes there. This is still a work in progress. I'm still working out how to do stuff. That's going to be part of the new, something like that is going to be part of the new titles. I just thought I'd throw it in there, edited it down and threw it in there just for a little bit of some shits and gigs. So May the 26th is the day that Bram Stoker's Dracula was first published. Now, I was going to do something on May the 26th, which was yesterday. I've been suffering from an ear and throat infection. Unfortunately, you don't want to hear the details of it because it is gross. And subsequently, my ears haven't been able to handle having my headphones on, and I'm going to need those to show you the game when we get to it. And my throat hasn't been great. You're probably going to hear me cough and maybe splutter a couple of times through this. I apologise in advance. I will do my best not to do that. World Dracula Day was created in like 2012 or something like that. So it's about 10 years old. I can't remember who it was. Do I have here something about it? No, I don't have who it was that started it. But one of the groups that's fans of Bram Stoker's novel decided to get together and have a World Dracula Day. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? There's so many fans of vampires and stuff. So much vampires in movies and TV. You know, like two popular TV shows in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Vampire Diaries, and if you by extension Angel as well. Vampire movies are generally fairly popular. And board games, like there's a really good board game that's been around since about 1984, 85, that was originally published by Games Workshop called Fury of Dracula. Basically one person plays Dracula and the other people play Lord Godalming and Van Helsing and the rest who are trying to hunt him down. Pretty cool little game. It's a hidden movement game, so one person has the Dracula person has their stuff hidden, and the rest of the people are on the board trying to work out where he is. If you've ever played Scotland Yard, it's very much like Scotland Yard, but with vampires. So Vampire the Masquerade, which is what this video game comes from. It was a role-playing game originally published in like 1991. The guy that created it is Mark Reinhagen. It started a thing called the World of Darkness series. I don't think I ever played the role playing game. 91 might have been. I might have been out of role playing games by the time that came, but I did play the. There was a collectible card game like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. That when I was buying it was called Jihad, Blood War, but it was JYHAD rather than the traditional spelling, unless that's the traditional spelling as well. But Vampire as a world, the Vampire the Masquerade world is basically, vampires have been, it's very much, if you've seen the Underworld movies, it's very much that. Vampires have gone underground, they're trying to hide their societies. There's different gangs, families that have different sort of special abilities. It's pretty cool that there's been heaps of, I've got the Wikipedia up because there was so much to remember that there was no way I was going to remember it all. I mean, just in video games, there's been 12 since the year 2000. There's even been a TV series, Kindred the Embraced, which was on Spelling Television. I mean, that was one as well. So I'm just finding here. Yeah, it was originally called Jihad, JYHAD, and it became Vampire: The Eternal Struggle. So what we're going to do is there's like board games and stuff like that too. Behind me, you'll see a box for a game called Rivals. This is a newish game that's basically you know, you're pitting families of vampires against each other. Honestly, I haven't played it yet. I bought it for the art. Like, just the cover by itself is an absolute thing of beauty. That is so cool. Yeah, I couldn't resist that one. And that's something that, even if I don't play it, I'm still going to buy all of the expansions, because the artwork on it's just stunning. Or unless they bring out, you know, like an art book of it all. So yeah, so that's pretty exciting, I reckon. What we're going to look at today, though, is I'm just going to quickly go through a game called Blood Hunt, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Now, you've no doubt all heard of either Call of Duty Warzone or Fortnite or Valorant or Overwatch, online games that are just become an absolute phenomenon. Well, so Blood Hunt is essentially, imagine Fortnite, but rather being in a gigantic field, you're in a city. You still collect guns and stuff like that. Your characters are all vampires, so they have, the different families of vampires have different vampire abilities, which you'll see when we get into it. Sorry, I just need a quick drink. Again, the throat. Oh, it's not wine. I don't drink wine. So I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, so essentially it's kind of like Fortnite, but you play a vampire. You're collecting guns. You're killing each other with traditional, you know, firearms and stuff like that. But you then have vampire abilities. And unlike Fortnite or Warzone, where you get like little things that bring your health back after you've died, or med packs or whatever, in this you actually have to find citizens to eat. Yes, you heard that correctly. You have to find normal human beings to eat. Now, there is a trick about that, is that if you find someone to eat and another human witnesses you eat them, they'll actually be like a blood hunt for you. So humans will actually come looking at you. So as in addition to the other players that you'll be playing against, I probably won't get a game against other players. I'll just show you the format of the game. But like the other so like other humans will come hunting for you. Like the police will come hunting for the vampire. It's a free game. So it's like Fortnite and it's like Warzone. It's all free. You can buy a season's pass if you like, and the season's pass will give you stuff that's all more sort of. It's not like you get better abilities or things like that. They're things that you earn as you play. I think the video game companies have all learnt that pay to play is not the way to go. What actually happens is that you get different skins and different outfits. I, of course, have made my vampire a sexy blonde girl who doesn't wear a shirt. She's wearing a bra. She's not naked. But what we might do is we might go into it and have a little bit of a look. So I'm going to flick over to my PlayStation. There we go. So thank you for looking at my PlayStation. Just so you know, just here, I play games on Switch. I play games on Switch too. I do have a Nintendo, but I play games on Twitch, and this is me on Twitch here, Germ69. So if you want to come and check me out, that's great. So this is Blood Hunt. Love this initial artwork. It's so cool. Look at that. I want that as a wallpaper on my computer. I might just move my camera over a little bit. I'm terribly sorry about this. Hopefully it won't fall off now that I've moved it. There we go. Okay, that's better. Do you like the red moody lighting? Makes it all spooky. Get rid of that screen. I don't need that. Right. So I'm just going to move my mic out of the way a little bit so I can see. So this is my character. I've of course changed her around a little bit. I hope that you're getting some of the audio from the game, although I don't think much is happening. Yeah, it's just sort of. So this is basically the foyer for the game, where it gives you all of your options of things to do. This is my character. I haven't given her a name yet, but she's got a pretty sick neck tattoo. She's pretty hot. She's yeah. So this is the foyer. The foyer has stuff. There's actually even missions in the foyer, so you can actually be running around and looking for stuff, meeting characters and things like that. So, you know, you can interact with the. So you can. We exist in the second. Okay, so there's things that unlock that go into a journal, so that while you're playing the game, you can actually unlock what's going on. So yeah, you've got like, this is another player who's got a very fancy outfit. You know, it's sort of traditional controls that these sorts of things have. But what I'll do is we'll take you back. So I'm going to hit the PlayStation, the select button at the right. So this is all of the stuff that can be done in this game. What we're looking at here, this is the Battle Pass. So if you purchase the Battle Pass, which I'm not going to press that button because I might dox myself, but it actually, you can sort of collect as you move up. You know, collect a cool little jacket, masks, earrings. That looks awkward. All sorts of stuff. A banner. So there's tarot cards. Oh, they're like boosts. So like in Call of Duty, you get those double XP boosts. See, look, not bad, right? That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. That might, just that. This is how I work. That stupid thing might convince me to get a battle pass. But yeah, so even if you don't buy so all of this stuff is free. Sorry. The ones that say free are free bits and pieces. So if you don't buy a battle pass, there's still the opportunity to get some of this cool stuff. That's pretty awesome. Oh, that's cool. It's like Blade. Look at that. So there's a whole pile of cool sort of outfits and shit that you can get. Oh, look at that. Different type of makeup. How many levels is there? Is it going to be 100? Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cool things, right? Little emoji like that. That's cool. Well, it looks like she's going to the gym. And then you got like these super duper Blade style outfits. So there's also from the store, you can actually buy stuff as well. So there's tattoos you can buy. You can get various bits and pieces. So like glasses, a mustache. Why you'd want a mustache? I mustache somebody about that. And then there's tokens that you can get as well, which give you the money to buy this crap if that's what your thing is. So customization. This is where I made her look like that. There's all sorts of bits and pieces you can do here. So, you know, different ethnicities, different tones of skin within the ethnicities, heaps of different hair. So textured waves, dreads. Oh dear. The dreads don't look good on the blonde, do they? Messy bob, side cut, fringe. It's not bad. I like that. No, I think I'll go back to what I had. But yeah, so like right down to, you know, there's even wardrobe. So these are the sort of things that you like. The strong suit's pretty cool. That was the one that I just creamed my jeans back there about. I like the summertide look. You know, I've given her there's masks. That obviously this is all stuff that's coming soon, and then there's emotes and stuff like that, so you can make them do various shit and change your banners just like most game. You can change your banners. It's got your both your emblem and your banner there because as you can see, I'm only a level 2, so I've only just started with this. Then you've got your different archetypes, so you can pick what extra powers you have depending on the archetype. So there's you know, there's Brute, Vandal, Saboteur, Prowler, the Siren, the Muse, and the new one, which is the Enforcer. I picked Vandal because I like the idea of the soaring leap. I'm not very good with movement, so any help that I can get with movement in this game, I'll take it. The Adrenaline Rush is a good one too because it gives you a little bit of a thingo, a little bit of a yeah, when you're closer to them. So close combat, You get a bit of protection, extra bit of movement, and then this is a big old whack, like a big thunderbolting whack. So that's why I picked this class. But then there's other things like similar shockwave punch, soaring leap, true grit. This is the guy that I'll actually show you how to play it with rather than my own character, just because that's what it gives you when you do the training level. There's daily challenges, you know, like play for a certain amount of minutes. They don't seem to want to tell you how much that is, but that's weird. And that's where you upgrade your levels and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And so there's daily and there's seasonal ones as well. So the seasons go as long with the season pass. Quest. So I'm on a quest at the moment in the foyer. So you can actually. So whereas in Fortnite and stuff like that, you just like shoot everybody while you've got nothing to do. In this, they're actually giving you little missions. I've got to find a book for the one of the curators in there. Mastery is stuff that you start unlocking. As you can see, I've played once and I've done. I've done a headshot. It's not bad. But realistically, I've done sweet fuck all. Journal shows you various sort of characters that you'll come across in the game. So with some pretty cool artwork, there's like items that you can pick up, like various weapons and stuff like that, and locations and stuff. There's also tutorials which will tell you, you know, like how to do everything. But why would you not just do the training session? And the lore sort of goes through this. This just tells you what's coming up with the community of the game. Excuse me. You know, new stuff that might be happening or updates that are happening in patches. There is a social aspect to this. As you can see, a couple of my PlayStation friends are playing as well. I haven't played with them yet. Yeah, so it's got your you can start a group and start playing together and whatever, and then there's just like a normal sort of inboxy sort of a thing. So you press L1 on your controller to change the game modes. So if you look down in the bottom right, it says Solo Blood Hunt. So you've got here Solo Tutorial, Solo Blood Hunt, Trios, and Duos. So Trios, like Apex, and then Duo Battle Royale, and Solo is how I have played and did quite miserably. But what we'll do is I'll show you what the tutorial looks like, and it goes through the basics of it. You can have a look at what the graphics look like and stuff like that. I really just wanted to show you this part of it because I think this is pretty cool. There's no point in me showing you a game because the last time I played, it actually took a while for me to get a game. I just think the game hasn't gotten its popularity yet. So maybe soon, maybe. I'll be quiet for a sec while this guy talks.
Maintaining the masquerade. We have influenced your society, fed on your blood, thrived among you. Until now. Our leadership was betrayed, decimated in a savage attack. Chaos followed, and a bloody sectarian war now rages on the streets of Prague.
That artwork, right? How cool is that art?
Exposed to the kindred's most fanatical enemy, the entity. With the tables turned, the hunters have become the hunted.
So, as you can see, it sort of goes through the basic part of the lore. This is it. The controls are very similar to any of those games. You're using your left and right stuff. It's told me to get a ranged weapon, and down here we have some bullets, dual crossbows. So now I need some armor. So what you do is you press down your R3 and it does this, and all of those bits show you where there's something that you're looking for. So down here, we've got some armor. Okay, so now that I have the armor, I go to my inventory, I select my armor, and I use it. So I press X, and he'll actually put it on. You know, this is like most of these sorts of games. It's kind of cumbersome, but it's to stop you and slow you down a little bit. So let's find somebody to drink, right? So let's hit R3 again. And, oh, there's someone. So now the cool thing about this is, I'll show you over here. You can actually scuttle up walls Dracula style. So you can... So with a lot of these games, you need to find sort of something that will get you high. But this, I don't mean get you high that way, but get you high to like get you up on a rooftop. Whereas this, you're allowed to climb. So let's hit that again. There he is. He's looking tasty. Let's go down and check him out. So instead of most of these sorts of games, you'll find that there'll be, you know, you'll pick up some sort of medipack or something. In this one, we do this. And now she's soup. So that's pretty cool, right? There's heaps of other sorts of weapons around. You can grab a fire axe. You can grab this, which is a melee weapon, so you can chop somebody up instead. But yeah, as you can see, there's different places around. For no reason other than it pleased me to do so. Again, so I've grabbed a bit more armor there. So okay, so you've got some special abilities as well. So one of the ones that this clan have is the soaring leap. So if I know my left from my right, it'll look like this. So you can get a good distance away. So if you're having problems in a fight, you can just boomer away from it. It does have to recharge, so you can't just keep doing it non-stop. And then you've got this. We might find another human to do it too. Can we find a human to do it too? Can we see more humans? There's something over there. So, if you're climbing a wall and you press jump, so if you're climbing a wall and you decide to press jump again, it'll push you off the wall. So where was that? Was that person? They're down here. What's this? Is that a person? It is a person. Cool. There's no fall damage either, as you can see. Also, you'll see that all of the different types of people give you different increases when they feed you. So this guy gives you a 10% increase in your melee damage, which is pretty good. But what we're going to do to him is do that. But what's happened now is that because I've killed a mortal quite loudly, I'm now, as you can see there, I'm revealed, so humans will look for me. I'll change back to my weapons, and we're going to go and have a little fight with a dude. Or a dudette. Or whatever it is. Like all of those games that have, you know how all of the, like Fortnite has the gas, and Warzone has the gas, and Apex, I can't remember what it is. I think it's just, everyone's just got gas. It's like, in this one, you've got the red wall. Now, what happens here is you can't see it, but my controller is vibrating insanely. If I had it anywhere else, I'd be smiling a lot more than what I am, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I'm being asked to go and fight the big bad. It was over here. So I've outlasted that 50 odd seconds of the blood hunt happening. So that's pretty cool. So what we're doing now is we're going to fight this last guy or girl. Let's call them a vampire. So here we go. We're here. Where are they? There they are. So you can aim up as normal. As usual sort of stuff that you'll find in these sorts of games. I'm just fighting an AI, which is why I'm doing better than what I normally would. So it's going to be like that. I think I'm above him now. I've got the high ground, Anakin. He doesn't know where I am. So maybe I need to do this. Oh, you piece of shit. There we go, hit him with his punch. And now, I'm going to bust his ass. They call it Diablerize. And we're going to take a pistol. Simple as that. I say simple as that because I was fighting a ridiculously stupid AI. But as you can see, the game's pretty cool. The surroundings of it being in Prague, or I've never been to Prague, but it looks pretty cool. Like, it looks like an old city. It's got that old sort of old towny look to it. You know, like down here looks pretty awesome. This is the guy that I've got to find the book for. But yeah, so that's the sort of things that you can do in here. You know, there's all sorts of places to go around here and find other people hiding out. So, but like, yeah, essentially, it's a free online game. It didn't take me too long to download it. You don't have to buy the season pass if you don't want. You'll just miss out on a couple of things that don't really make any difference to the game. Okay, that person's dancing. How do we dance? Oh, here we go. So how about we have a dance with them? Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen anybody do the drunken mullet better than what my vampire chick does it? I think I'm in love. Anyway. So, yeah, it's you know, it's fairly newish. So I'm not sure how long we're going to have it for. It seems to be a little bit of fun. I'm going to be hoping to start streaming it on my Twitch channel soon, which is as you can see down here, Germ69. So if you're a Twitch person, go to Germ69. But yeah, that's essentially the game. There's not much more to it than that. It's a lot of fun, as you can see. There seems to be, you know, if I'm calling this as being an example, there's a few people playing it. You know, like, these people are obviously all waiting for games, and that must mean that there's people out there playing it too. But yeah, I think that it's actually pretty darn cool, to be quite honest. Take my headphones off because they were starting to hurt my ears. Like I said, I have had an earache. And that's it. I just wanted to sort of show you through Blood Hunt. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitch, Germ69, I'll hopefully be playing it with, you saw the two guys that I play with regularly there, with at least one of those. Yeah, it'll be a bit of fun. In the meantime, again, happy belated World Dracula Day. I hope you had a good one. I hope you didn't drink wine on Dracula Day. I hope that you had some meat that wasn't quite well cooked, so you could get a little bit of that sweet crimson. Yes. Thank you so much. Don't forget, visit my my blog, www.thetowatchpile.com. It's got movie reviews going up all the time. Mainly horror, a little bit of cult, a little bit of sci-fi. I think I've got a Terminator one going up very soon, so there's some interesting stuff there. Well, I hope you think it's interesting stuff there. It's just my musings on movies that I've watched. Also, please like this video. They're getting better, I think. Hopefully I'll have more stuff going on and more overlays and getting all of this sort of stuff redesigned soon, so there'll be a little bit of a difference to it. Please subscribe and to the channel, and also if you're on Twitch, please track me down, Jurm69, JURM69. Track me down, have a look, see what you think, and just like and subscribe to me. I just want more friends. I just want more friends to talk about horror and video games with. That's what it comes down to. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Bye.